Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Victoria and I recently just bought a house with my husband Ian, and today I'm going to be showing you some of the home decor items that I've purchased. These have been kind of over the last few months that I've purchased these things. Ever since we knew the house was kind of going ahead, I have started to gradually purchase things because buying a new house and furnishing it is not cheap. We obviously lived in a flat before, so we didn't have enough furniture to fill a whole house. So we have been gradually buying these things, and I put part one for this homeware haul because this is more decor kind of items, and then I will do another one to show you some of the furniture and stuff that we've purchased. And even with this video, some of the items are already placed throughout the house where they are ultimately going to go. So if that's the case, I will obviously talk about what the item is and show you it where it already is. So let's start out, since we're talking about decor, I think, with this guy. Yes, I do already have a tree. It is a little bit early for me to have a tree up, but a lot of us just need a Christmas tree. We need a bit of festive cheer. And I shared this on Instagram. This was actually from Argos, and so were the decorations. So it's a pre-lit tree, and it's a 6-foot one, I think. And it's pretty good. It was not very expensive, so it's not like the best thing in the world ever, but it does the job for my office. It goes really, really well with my new wallpaper behind me and the colour scheme and everything. So yeah, I was really, really happy with that, and I will try and link as many of these items below as I can if they're still available. I haven't put our main Christmas tree up yet, but I probably will soon. I'm kind of trying to wait it out, but you know, maybe this weekend I think I might. So while I mention this wallpaper, let's just quickly talk about that. So this was from Dunelm, and it's called Geo something rose gold. Again, I will try and link it below if I can. The reason I went for this is one of the first things I purchased when we knew we were going to be buying this house, and the reason I had to buy it really reminds me of Spaceship Earth. If you don't know, I have another channel, Disney in Detail, and I absolutely love vlogging my Disney trips. It's just a huge passion of mine, and Epcot is my favourite park. I love Spaceship Earth, so when I saw this wallpaper, I knew for this little filming area that I was going to have, I just had to have it. I absolutely love this wallpaper, and neither of us had ever hung wallpaper in our lives, and it's really not the easiest thing. I think we did an okay job. It looks pretty good. So looking at most of the items I have here, a lot of them are for my office and filming area. So when I do part two, I will show you lots of other things throughout the house. This next item is another thing I actually bought ages ago, and I really, really regret not buying something that goes along with this. So I actually saw this on my friend Hannah's Instagram. They're marble coasters. I won't put this any closer to the light because it would be really hard to see, but it's like a blush pink. Really, really love these. And there was a bigger version, almost like a placemat type of thing, and I now have a use for it, and I didn't buy it, and they don't sell it anymore, which is super annoying. I think you can still get these coasters. Actually, the ones I saw on her Instagram might have been like a hexagon shape, but these ones are exactly the same. They're just a different shape, but I absolutely love those. These are on our dining table at the moment, and I do also have some placemats which were also from the range, so I'll insert a bit of footage of that. I'll talk about the dining table in more detail when we do the furniture video, but yeah, I love these so much, and they actually would look quite nice in here, so maybe I should get some more to use in my office. And I have another item here from the range. This was actually a birthday present, and you're going to see a colour scheme emerging here. It's this really nice kind of rose gold blush pink type colour, and this is a charging kind of dock for all of my Apple products. So you can put your headphones or your AirPods I should say on here, then around this little section you put your watch and it charges wirelessly, and then you stand your phone here and you can charge all three items in one go. It's got a USB plug attachment that just attaches on the back, and I can keep this on my desk and charge everything up at the same time. So I absolutely love this. It's really, really cool, and being able to charge everything at once is super handy. This next item was also a birthday gift, but I had to include it because I just love it so much. I still haven't actually decided where to put this yet. I have a few ideas, but I love it, I love it. So over the years, I have always collected corks from champagne or Prosecco that we've had when we've been celebrating something. And usually I write on the bottom of the cork with a Sharpie to say what the celebration was. So I've got ones from wedding anniversaries, and when I reached 25,000 subscribers over on Disney in Detail, and then 30,000 and stuff like that. So some of them don't have anything written on, but I've always collected them. And then Ian's parents got me this for my birthday. So sorry about the ring light reflection. Let me just see if I can turn it that way. So it says every cork tells a story, and it has a little gap at the top there so you can just put the corks inside. And I just love this. I think this is really, really cool, and it's got loads of space in there so you can put absolutely tons of them. And I do know that this came from Next, so if it's still available I will link it below. But yeah, I can't wait to find a good spot for this. I think this will probably go downstairs near the kitchen or living room somewhere, but yeah, I just absolutely love that. Next up is an item that is already up on the ceiling, so I will insert some footage of it, and it's something I bought for here in my office, and it's a lampshade. And when I saw this, I absolutely knew that it would go perfectly with the colour scheme that I have going in this room. This was from Dunelm, and I absolutely love it. I love this lampshade so much. Lampshades are not normally something I get overly excited about, but as soon as I saw it I knew I had to have it. It's quite fragile because it is a glass one, but yeah, I just love how it looks. It looks really nice whether the light is switched on or off. And yeah, if you've got any kind of blush, rose gold, grey kind of colour scheme going on, it's just absolutely perfect. So yeah, I really like that. So let's look at some pictures next. And one thing that I have tons of are pictures, posters, artwork and stuff like that to go up on the walls. And when we bought this house, they also had a lot of things up on the walls, so we already have kind of picture hooks and stuff. We just need to figure out where everything is going to go. So when I do part 2 of this haul, I will probably show you some of the ones that we put up, but these ones I got specifically again for my office, and I got them from Desenio. And because I already knew what colour scheme I wanted, on Desenio's website you're able to put in the colours you're interested in, and it will show you all of the artwork they have in that kind of colour scheme. So it's perfect, and I really, really love the stuff I picked out. I already know where they're going to go on the wall, and I'm going to have them all sort of set up together. If I've already put them up when this video goes up, I will insert a picture of them all together, but I'll show you them here now separately. So first up we have this guy who I absolutely love. I love giraffes, they're just so cute, and you can't really see because the light is quite bright, but this is a really nice blush pink colour there, so I love that one. Then I have this one, and you know, if this doesn't sum me up, I don't know what does. I just love this, and it's got the pink in there as well, and I went for black frames on all of these because it kind of works perfectly with the other colours in the prints. And these ones are all A4 size, by the way. So then I have this one, which is these really pretty blush flowers. I think they're peonies, I think. I just really liked that, and it looked really nice with the other ones that it's going to be going next to. And the final one in this size is this one here. Again, when I searched, I specifically searched for the colour scheme, and this one came up, and I just really loved that alongside the other ones I've got. Then I have 2 bigger ones. I'm not 100% sure what size these are, but again, I will try and link them below. This one is Juliet's Balcony in Verona. Really love this one. This was actually the first one I picked out, I think. And the 2 bigger frames that I have are from the range, and the A4 frames were from IKEA. And finally I have this one of Venice. Again, I just love the colours in it. I can't wait to get these put up, and I just think, yeah, it's perfect with the black frames as well. I love how these are going to look. So next up I should mention this seat that I'm sitting on back here. So this is from Homebase, and it's a 2-seater cocktail sofa, I think it's called. This is something I knew I wanted for my filming area, a 2-seater sofa. And sometimes when we're not in the middle of a pandemic, I might have a friend with me, but normally there's only 2 of us, so I thought this was the perfect sofa to have here. It goes with the colour scheme, and there was another one that I liked that was more expensive. Then I saw this one from Homebase, but it wasn't available, and every time I was checking almost every day it was out of stock, and then just as I was about to order the other one, this one was suddenly available. I was really, really happy because it was a really great price, and I just love how it looks here, so I'm really happy with that. And the plant that you can also see in the footage is from George Asda. So that was actually a really tricky one to get. I looked in loads of different places for a palm plant, and some of them are super expensive. I knew I didn't want a real one, but equally I didn't want a super cheap one that looked absolutely terrible. But I do think this one looks quite nice, so I was really pleased with that. And the copper pot that the palm plant is in, I really had trouble getting any kind of rose gold or copper coloured plant pot. I really struggled, and I think that one was from TK Maxx, I think. Was it TK Maxx or Matalan? I'm pretty sure it was TK Maxx, so I will link it below if it's still available. And it does come with a little stand as well, but the stand made it a bit too tall, so I have just got it in the plant pot. but the little stand that it came with is really handy for putting on the other side of this sofa so that Ian can stand his tea on it when we're filming, so that's actually worked out quite well. And I think it was only about £10 as well, which I thought was really good. And speaking of using this little stand for my cup, I do have a cup of tea here while I'm filming, and this mug is not part of the home haul necessarily, but I have to show it to you because it's just awesome. This I actually got when we took our little staycation to Cornwall earlier this year, when we were in between the 2 lockdowns, and I'm obsessed with this. Now, some people won't understand why this mug is so awesome, but if you live in Cornwall or you love Cornwall, specifically Coverack, you will totally get why this mug is amazing. And I'm just gonna have a sip of this while we're here. Nothing worse than a whole cup of tea going cold. And I got this from the old mill shop in Coverack, and it's from a company called Moorland Pottery, I think. But yeah, I just had to show you that, I love that. So when we decided that I was gonna have my office on the top floor, the house that we have is 3 stories, I knew I wanted to have a little tea and coffee area in my office, which I know is not necessary. I can just go downstairs and make a cup of coffee, but I really just wanted to have that. And largely it's because I saw a kettle that I really liked. We already have one downstairs and we don't need a new one, so I figured if I have a little coffee area in my office, I can get this kettle, right? Because it's the kind of item that you need to have a use for it. And along with the kettle, which I'll show you in a second, I got this little table from Homebase. It looks really great with this sofa, and it was super cheap. I think I managed to get it for £20. It's usually 25, I think, but I got it when it was on sale. And it's going to be perfect for standing my kettle on top and having it as a little tea and coffee area, because the top of it lifts off as a tray, and then you actually do have some storage underneath, which is really awesome. So that is going to be the little table I use to put my kettle on. So without further ado, let's show you this kettle. So you can kind of see why I really wanted this, because it definitely matches all of the other colours that I've got going on, and it lights up pink when it's boiling, and it has the rose gold and grey. So yeah, this is going to be my office kettle, and I got this from Amazon. Again, I will link it below. The next thing I have, which were also from the range, are these storage boxes. So they're the blush pink with, they've got kind of like the gold or rose gold coloured pattern, which is very similar to the wallpaper behind me, and it was a set of 3 storage boxes, and I just wanted to have those for things that don't necessarily need to be out, but things I want to be able to grab quickly if I need to. So I've got those on top of my bookshelf, so they're really easy to get to. And the next item I have is from Argos. These actually come as a set of 2. One of them I've got switched on over there, so I've just got this one here to show you, and it is these lamps. So they're really cute with the blush pink and the kind of copper base. They're the touch lamps, so you just literally have to touch it to switch them on and off. They were very reasonably priced, so again, I will link them below, but they just look perfect in here. I am waiting for a pair of lamp tables to put these on, which hasn't arrived yet, so I will include that in part 2 of the haul. But yeah, I really love these. They give off like a really warm light, so in the evenings if I'm working and it's dark in here and I've just got the lamps on and the lights that I'm about to show you, it's just really pretty. So yeah, I really like these. And the final item, as I mentioned, is a set of string lights, which I have above my desk. I did have my Scrabble tile ones. If you've watched my channel for a while, you might remember those. And those are cool, I do like those, but I wanted some that match a little bit better with everything I have in here. And these ones, I want to say, were from Asda, George Asda. They potentially could have been from the range though, so I will link them below. They turned up around the same time. I had an Asda order and a range order, so I can't totally remember which place they were from. I really wanted a set that were USB powered, but these are battery powered. They don't give off a whole lot of light. They really are just decorative, but they really did match in with the little colour scheme I've got going on. And yeah, when it's dark, it is pretty having those on as well, so I love them. And I think that is going to be it for this haul. So like I said, there will be a part 2. There's definitely a few other items which we're still waiting on, but I wanted to let you know what I've got so far, and mainly show you the items I've got in this room, because I do spend a lot of time in here. I do all my editing and filming and everything in this room, so I really love all the bits and pieces that I've got, and I'm really happy with it so far. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. That way you will always get notified when I upload a new video. And the same over on Disney in Detail. If you're not subscribed over there, you can head over and check out all of my Disney vlogs and everything else that we have over there. We've got tons of videos. Okay, that's typical. The battery decided to go when I was just seconds away from being done. So as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well. Obviously we are in crazy times right now, and I know it's been really tough for everybody, so I hope you're all doing okay, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.